Marco, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Can we get some team news for the game against Everton? Kenny Tete was on the bench against Manchester United, so is he ready to start tomorrow?
He's going to be in contention. He's going to be for sure in the squad list like he was last game. And that's up to me to decide what is going to be the 11. As the other side is a very good competition between our fullbacks, up to us, related their moment, related the opposition, the game that you are going to play. You can manage, you can go for the games in a different way. But it's good to have Kenny back, and good to see Timothy Castagne doing well too.
And how about Sasha Lukic and, of course, new signing Oscar Bobb? Could they be in contention?
No, they're going to. Just Sasha Lukic is going to be not in contention. He's going to be out too soon. Not even training with the team yet. He's going to be some more weeks. All the other players, they are going to be available to the game.
You've nearly got a fully fit squad. So how excited are you about what your team can show on the pitch between now and the end of the season when everyone is fully fit and back in contention?
Now the environment is good. The feelings are very good. Finally, you can feel it during the week how competitive it will be in the future, and it was during this week as well. So far, that competition, the sound, everything is different. That is nice to see all of them around and all of them competing for the position. Of course, it's going to be tougher sessions, more competitive sessions, things that you can work in many different ways as well. And it's a very good feeling. It's a very good feeling for me, for my staff, and even the players. They feel it that it's going to be good. And of course, as more solutions you have, I think is normal if you have normal solutions to be to start the game the way you want to start, and of course to make changes if you have to throughout the game. And it's always very good if you look around yourself and you see solutions there to have an impact.
You mentioned the competition for places at fullback. We've seen that at centre-back because, of course, we haven't seen Calvin Bassey start in the Premier League since his return from the Africa Cup of Nations, but Jorge Cuenca has been playing really well. So how do you view that competition for places at centre-back in particular?
It's great. It's great for the team, definitely. Sometimes difficult to take decisions. You know how Calvin is a big player for us, and how Cuenca is doing well, as you said. Simple as that. I'm the first one saying and praise all the impact that Calvin has had in the football club since he arrived. He had the first moment, and after he took the position, and he's a great central defender. I really believe that he has a huge potential to keep growing and to be top. He's already a big player for us. And Cuenca, every time he has a chance, he's capable to step in and to show his quality. Different profile as a central defenders, but they are very two good tools for us to use in the way you need to use. And between them is a competition. They know Cuenca knows what the type of professional player he has to fight for, and at the same time, Calvin knows that he was a key player for us before the African Cup. He's going to be a key player in the present and the future too, but he knows that the competition is there.
How much do you feel that competition helps drive up performances in training, and have you seen that between those two in particular?
Not just between those. I mentioned to you about the full-backs and the competition between them, and in the other positions too. Of course, you look for our wide areas in the attack as well. Is always, and that is good. Having Rodrigo back is good as well, and good competition between. For me, it's a normal thing in the level that we are in Premier League. We should have this type of competition for the places and this type of demands between each other to show who is in better conditions to start the game. But for us, it's always much better to have a week like that, and you can see that all of them, they are fighting for what they want really to start games or to be involved in games.
Calvin's compatriot Samuel Chukwueze, of course, suffered a family loss recently. We know, of course, of the passing of his mother. He did play against Manchester United. I know you said last week that the club, everyone's going to be fully supporting him. So I just wanted to find out, how is he doing?
Oh, he's doing very well. He had this moment. Of course, each one of us will react in many different ways, as you expect. I had a conversation with him last week in that moment. We gave all the conditions for him to react and to behave in the way he talked in that moment that is going to be the best for him and the people around himself. He took a decision by himself. After the match, this time, and he's being with us. He feels very well here. He's in a happy place. Of course, it's a tough moment for him, for his family as well, and for all of us. We should have support him as more as you can. Nice to see him smiling every single day. He's a guy that enjoys his life. He's a really nice guy, and the way he creates a good environment. It's nice to see him with us every single day. Keep creating that environment. For sure, our support is going to be and keep around himself, like his teammates, that they are always supportive for him and for one of the others.
In terms of one of your players, Raúl Jiménez, another penalty scored, of course, against Manchester United. What do you think it is about his mentality that means that he converts every time he steps up in the Premier League from the penalty spot?
In that moment, he's incredible good, I have to say. Technical point of view, we can speak about the way he takes it or not, and the way other players they take it. That moment, in each moment of each game, depending the pressure, depending the result, is a very specific moment that even if you try to create certain type of environments in training session, it's not easy to replicate what's happened on a match day. And he's so cold. He's so cool in that moment, so quiet, so calm. And of course, he has his way. He knows the goalkeepers; they know his way as well. But the reality has been incredible in the way in Premier League so far, as you said. He didn't miss, and let's hope he can keep in that way, because it's very important. Doesn't matter the moment of the game. Unfortunately, that penalty, and of course the great moments from Kevin didn't give probably what we deserve. Probably not what we deserve really from the game. But it's what it is now. We have to move on for the next one.
And you're back at home, of course. Had a great win over Brighton the last time you were at Craven Cottage. I think there's only one season previous to this one that you've had a better win percentage in the Premier League. So just wanted to ask, how much are you looking forward to being back at Craven Cottage?
Incredible, the feeling that you are going to have tomorrow again. It's a special place for us. I knew that when you start this journey, it was a very good place for some teams to come to play against us as well. And we are creating the right environment between ourselves, between players and fans, and all of us in the same page and going in the direction that we want to go. Any game is very demanding, very tough. You cannot have nothing as a guaranteed in the level that you are playing. Always very good, tough oppositions there, but we have to be able to respond in many different ways in the demands from the game. You have a plan, we know what we have to do. The other side is a very good side too, that they are trying to block ourselves and don't let us to go in the direction that we want, and there's always a competition there. But it's being special. It's a place that you feel very, very, very well, and tomorrow we have another chance to prove again our quality at home.
And in terms of Everton, they've conceded just 11 away goals in the Premier League this season. Of course, they got the win in the reverse fixture earlier on in the season. So what do you think will be key to unlocking their defence tomorrow? No,
you are right. Their defensive record so far away from home is being very, very good. Showed many different things, showed the resilience that they have, the capacity that they have, in some moments even without the ball, to have the capacity to control games as well. Is not because they just achieve really good results away from home. They have been difficult to beat, and of course in one moment we know that they are strong in that moments in the game, set pieces, long throws and all that stuff. And of course if you are resilient enough and you show good defensive organization like they have been showing, of course in any moment you are capable to be closer to win a football match. The goals they consider, they are a good example of it away from home. But we are playing home where you have been stronger as well, and of course we expect a certain type of game. Let's see if it's going to happen or not. But you are aware of all the things. I knew clear what we are talking about, the way goals considered and all that stuff. We know that we have been preparing ourselves for the game in the way you think that is the best one, and I'm really positive. First of all, that knowing that it's going to be a tough game, that you are going to respond in the way that we should after that down against Man United in a game that we didn't deserve to lose.
Yeah, just finally for me, what do you want to see from your side tomorrow against Everton?
Okay, first of all, I want to see the same things that they are characteristics of our team, a team that respects but doesn't fear no one, and playing in our space at home and all that stuff. We have to put the right dynamic in our game, the right mobility to break the teams down really, and in some moments to answer for and to put on the game what the game demands from ourselves. Depending sometimes the approach from the opposition is important, but of course after has to come the good moments for us, the individual moments from us, the inspiration and the creativity in a good day for us as well, because we need the way you play, we need that, and we need to really to be the strong side that we normally we are. We need to be the competitive side that normally we are, and to be aware of certain important things that in some moments we have been punished by, that we should not. All the other things is going to be a football match where you have to enjoy, but showing it, working hard as always, but to embrace really the challenge that you are going to have ahead of ourselves. And we are confident, we are positive that you can get the result that you want.